How do I optimize my CV for ATS? This is a question that most professionals ask themselves whenever a call comes for sending out a job application. So this is what we are going to be discussing in this video today. Thank you so much for joining in. My name is Mary, as usual, and I am joined by one of the CV writing experts, a new guest that I have in studio today. And I'm glad that she's going to unpack some of the best ways to ensure that you're able to optimize your CV for ATS. Thank you so much, Diana, for joining me.
You're welcome.
Great. Nice to have you on board. How does it feel?
It feels great. I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Awesome. We are looking at CV ATS optimization.
Yes.
And someone watching for the first time, maybe they're wondering, what do we mean by ATS? So what is ATS and how does it impact the screening process of job application?
Okay, Mary, thank you so much for that question. So first of all, ATS stands for Applicant Tracking System. It is a software that is used by employers to help in automating and managing the job application process. So the impact is that it helps to filter out a lot of applicants and help to come up with few applicants so that you get the best employer by the end of the day. Yes.
I know in the application stage there are so many CVs that recruiters receive.
Yes.
Maybe for just one application, a recruiter may receive 1,000 CVs.
Yes.
So the ATS system helps to screen profiles that match what they are looking for.
Exactly.
And you realize that only few get to land the recruiter's desk.
Yes, yes, yes.
Interesting. Now, how do I optimize my CV's content so that it is compatible to the ATS system?
Okay. To optimize my CV to be ATS compatible, first of all, you ensure that the CV is in the right format. In this case, the ATS software is able to capture the important keywords and specific criteria that an employer wants. Yes.
So you mean like there are certain formats that are not ATS compliant?
Exactly. So there is a standard format that ATS compliant should follow. So in this case, you avoid unnecessary things like maybe complicated layouts, use of graphics that are complicated, use of images, then avoid use of headers and footers. Yes, so that the CV has a good flow and the keywords are captured appropriately.
How else can I optimize my CV for compatibility?
Okay, the second thing is to emphasize on the key skills and competence that an employer wants. So there are specific skills that an employer is looking for. So in this case, when your CV has those specific skills that an industry wants, the ATS is able to capture those key skills and competence easily. Considering the first point you had used the right format, the second time you use the key skills and competence that an employer wants. Yes, and also the third is to mirror the job description. When you mirror the job description in your CV, you are able to stand a high chance of being shortlisted because ATS compliant come in percentage. So the higher percentage you have, the higher chances of being shortlisted. Yes.
So basically it's looking at the job description for this role that I'm applying for.
Yes.
And is my CV explaining the same thing?
Exactly.
The responsibilities listed, is it matching what is in my CV? That's what mirroring is all about.
Exactly. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it is also very important to proofread your work to ensure that the key skills and competence are captured well. The achievements are also put in each and every section and clearly outlined so that when an ATS compliant is passed through the CV, it is able to capture those important details. Yes.
Great. Interesting. Any final advice to anyone watching this video and they've been struggling with their CVs making it through the pass mark of an ATS system?
Okay, so the best advice I would give someone struggling with a CV revamp or maybe struggling with the job application process is to seek professional advice from various industries, us being among them. We do CV writing services, and we also come up with ATS compliant CVs. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
So you are able to help the professional to ensure that their CV, if passed through any ATS system, it is ATS compliant.
Yes. And it is also important to research. Before you work on your CV, it is important to research on the job description. Yes, so that you tailor each and every information in the job advert to your CV. In that case, you have a high chance of being shortlisted as the best candidate. Yes.
Of course, that's normally the goal, to get
Yeah.
shortlisted for an interview.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Quite a lot to learn from you.
Yeah.
I know moving forward, we'll be having you more frequently in the videos, the upcoming videos.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sparing time.
You're welcome.
Indeed, I believe you've picked one or two things that will come in handy as you work on your CV to ensure that it is ATS compliant. And as Diana has mentioned, this is an area that we equally thrive in. We've worked with so many professionals to ensure that we work on their CVs, because CVs are marketing documents, so it's supposed to sell you out for that position you've applied for. And the ATS system, most companies, most organizations nowadays use the ATS system to screen profiles. So you don't want to be among the few whose profiles will be, for lack of a better word, tossed aside. So we encourage you to click on the link below, share with us your current CV just as it is. We will take you through the review just to advise on how best you can revamp it. And yes, we can go ahead and revamp it as well for you. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.